Christy, welcome to our ABC coverage. It has been so long. I think it's been since round 2, way back in October, that we saw you and your teammates playing, so it's great to catch up for a chat. So let's start with you first. Now, we know that people have described you, Christy, as a bottle of fine red wine. You get better with age. How would you say that comparison is?
Well, you know, I suppose this season, for me, the first half of the season I was injury-free, and I think that played a big part in the way I was playing. And you know, if people want to describe me that way, hopefully it's nice red wine, but I don't drink it, so I don't know what it's like. But you know, this second half of the season I have got a couple of little injuries. Struggling to train at the moment and just playing, so hopefully we can get them right before the finals so I can start training again with the group.
Well, Christy, we know that you retired from international basketball. Has that changed the way you've approached your WNBL season?
No, not at all. Like, I mean, actually, I haven't actually officially retired from international basketball as yet, but you know, I suppose with the way after the Olympics I was, you know, struggling with Achilles injuries, and I honestly didn't know how I'd go this season. I was really umming and ahhing about playing because I didn't know what our playing group would be like, and I'm so happy that I have decided to play on with the Spirit. And you know, I think the way that we have been playing this year has been unbelievable, and I think we've surprised a lot of people and probably surprised ourselves to a certain extent. But I think, you know, the reason why we are successful is because we're a group that plays very, very well together. You know, we don't have anyone that's selfish in our group, and we just play hard.
Christy, before I go on to the team aspect of it, you really look like you're enjoying yourself this year. I know you've got a couple of dogs and you've done some recent renovations to your home. What else do you do outside of basketball that keeps you busy and entertained?
I think, you know, I've been lucky enough to, I suppose, be home a little bit more this year. You know, I'm still up here a lot in Bendigo. People don't realise I live in Melbourne, and, you know, the travelling becomes hard, and just spending time with my family and my husband and my dogs. I mean, there's nothing better than just being home and just enjoying myself. And I think now, like, I think this season, not knowing if it is going to be my last or not, I've just tried to come out and enjoy myself and just play. But a lot of credit's got to go to our group as well with the girls that we have on our team. It makes it more enjoyable.
Well, Christy, on the team aspect of it, you certainly, there's no question that when you're having a successful season and injury-free like you were the first half, it parallels the success of your team. But to me this year, there's something a little bit different about this group. I don't know whether it's depth, versatility, or I can't quite put my finger on it. What is it?
I think it's a combination of everything. I think, you know, with Gabe Richards having a great season for us, we've also brought in Kelsey Griffin. She gives us something different that we probably haven't had for such a long time. I mean, you know, we had people like Tess Madgen, you know, still a little bit inexperienced, and she's going to get that the older she gets. But I think with Kelsey, she's played in the WNBA, she's played a little bit in Europe, and she's a 6'2", 3-man that we can put into the 4, and her athleticism that we have has just been unbelievable. But I think our inside-outside game, you know, it's been great for us, but we pride ourselves on our defense as well.
Well, on Kelsey Griffiths, I was really impressed the way when you had to replace your first import and bring Kelsey in, and also the way Renee Camino returned from injury, and they just seemed to slot into the rotation seamlessly. Was that the case?
Yeah, it is. I think, you know, with our group, we try and always recruit people that we know that are going to fit into our group. We try not to recruit players that think that they're bigger than the team, and that just shows with the way that we play. And Kelsey has. She's just slotted in really well, and I think Renee is still trying to find her groove at times. You know, I think with us we're very structured, and she's a player that just loves to just flat out and play. So she's still finding that, and we're trying to give her the freedom a little bit to do that. But you know, I think we have a lot of depth in our group this year as well.
Well, you just mentioned the fun of the team, and I've seen pictures of you guys with your spring racing carnival photos and on your Queensland road trip, and you really look like you're enjoying each other. And do you think that team chemistry is a big part of why you are 16-2?
Oh, it's huge. I think, you know, we've always tried to have great chemistry within our group, and this year's probably been And no disrespect to any of the other girls that I've played with over the time that I've been with the Spirit, but I think this is a group on and off the floor that gets along very, very well, and there's no groups. We all treat each other the same. We don't treat anyone bigger or smaller, or, you know, if there's superstars, we don't treat anybody differently. Everybody treats each other the same, and I think that's what makes the big difference.
Well, Christy, given that you are a true legend of this game, I just wanted to get your comments on the recent thoughts of Jess Bibby, the controversial thoughts regarding Basketball Australia and their supposedly, from Jess's point of view, not having such an interest in the WNBL and perhaps their lack of support in players and the promotion of the WNBL.
Firstly, I hadn't read it till this week. I was a little bit behind. I actually hadn't read it till this week, and you know, I agree to what she's saying, and you know, I think it's time for, I don't know if it's the Basketball Australia or it's the WNBL, but it's time to take our game to another level. We have so many opals here in Australia this year. We have so many decent WNBA imports in our league this year, and you know, back in the 90s when I was playing with Melbourne Tigers, we used to, I suppose, override netball, where now I feel it's the other way around. Netball have gone so much further within their sport, and the way they promote it and the way their game days look on TV and things like that. And I just hope that one day that's where basketball can head. And I honestly believe that we need a players' union for the women's program. And you know, I just hope that they can really change things, and even for the Opals program. I mean, I'm probably not going to be around much longer, and I wish that things could change while I was here, but I just hope for our younger generation the game can really change and improve and really take it to another level, because so many WNBA imports love coming out here and playing now because there's not as much money overseas. You know, you're playing in summer, you're playing in English speaking. There's nothing better than playing here in Australia, and I just really hope it goes to another level.
Well, Christy, we're certainly glad that we haven't heard the word retirement from you at all the fans, and good luck for the rest of the season.
Thank you.